Hello, welcome to Friday, October 2nd lesson review. This is going to be a pretty quick video. We are doing independent reading today. So start off, we need to go do our warm-up. We're going to, I won't be reviewing you with the checkpoint today. I'll be doing a separate video of that. The checkpoint window is still open for those students, remote students who have not taken it. I know some of you have gone remote recently, but it is already in the grade book. If you want to see how well you did on the checkpoint, just look in the grade book. Look under, there's a checkpoint extra credit. You got extra credit test points for each one you got right. There were 10 questions, so if you see that you have 5 in that box, then you got 5 questions right. If you see you got 10, you got 10 right, and that's how many extra credit test points that you received. So you can check that in Skyward. If you have questions about that, let me know. If you don't have a number in there, that means you didn't do it. So get with me, and if there is any problems. But I will review you that checkpoint in a separate video. But today what we're focusing on is reading independently a text of your choice. So hopefully you have a book to read. You can always go to the library and do the e-checkout books. If you don't have a book to read, I do have 2 pieces of text for you to choose from for your reading for today. Okay, so your warm-up, here's your warm-up. You can either do a free write if you want, or if you can't think about anything to write that you just want to talk about or write about or tell me about, then here's your prompt for you. Describe the last time you resisted something. What did you resist and how did you resist it, and what happened next? And this prompt ties back into history on October 2nd. And you can read about Gandhi there and how he was a political activist and how he tried to make a difference and how he resisted using violence in his way of protesting an injustice. All right. So for independent reading, I need you to go to Google Classroom to click on the assignment, and here's what it's dated, October 2nd, independent reading activity to access the worksheet and directions. So let's go to Google Classroom, classwork. You'll see that's your warm-up, and then here is the lesson. I'm going to click on that. So when you open it up, you will see that you have the worksheet. I'll click on that. So here's all your choices that you get to choose from. Remember how to zoom in, click on zoom, click 100%, and then you can click on the arrow so you can point at things. But here is your choice board. You have 12 different activities to choose from. So pick one of those, and then on the second page is where you will respond to them. You'll put down the title of the book or the article, whatever you're reading, the author, and the number of pages that you've read. If there's one activity that is a drawing, so if you do decide to do a drawing, just make sure you do it on a separate sheet of paper, take a picture of it, and then upload it here. Not in the picture, but in the assignment. You can upload it there for me and turn it in that way. So again, we're here. The worksheet is here, and you should have a copy of the worksheet. If you don't have a text or book to read, you have the chapters 15 and 16 of the book Unbroken. It's a really good book if you know anything about World War II and the ships that were bombed in the Pacific and the men who had to survive in the water with all the sharks. And this is the true story about that. And The Most Dangerous Game, which is a very interesting story of a man hunting a man. The students always enjoy. So you have your choices to read one of those if you do not have your own text. Alright, let's go back to the slides. So you'll read for 30 minutes, then you'll take one of those choices and you will choose one to do. and then you will complete that activity and then turn it in. I'm giving you to Sunday evening to turn that in, or Sunday night to turn that in. If you have any questions or have any problems, please let me know. I hope you all have a good weekend. Remember, grades are due. This is the last week for grades, and progress reports will go out next week for the 6 weeks. So I enter the extra credit, and I'll probably drop one daily grade. But if you miss any major assignments, like that writing or test assignment, that's not going to be dropped. And if you have a 0 for a test grade, you will not pass the 9 weeks. So you have to take care of and write that assignment. Again, if you have any questions, let me know.